Hello, class. Welcome to my tutorial for the Adventures of Tom Sawyer. This is the excerpt that I chose. It's from very close to the beginning of chapter 5, and it's really the first context we get for the entire church setting, so I felt that I should use this piece. The first two annotations that I have to do with the mood and tone of the piece. So I found that the tone was quite judgmental, and you'll see this in my first excerpt, or my first annotation, and that's the aged and needy postmaster who had seen better days. And I found this quite funny, and this is probably the main reason why I chose that the tone was judgmental. Another annotation that I have adds to the mood of being quite funny and satirical, and that's about the young clerks who were standing in the vestibule, sucking on their cane heads. And I interpreted this as to being like, they're bored, they're tired, they're leaning on the tops of their canes, and they're about to fall asleep, which is pretty funny. The third annotation I have has to do with syntax, and it's right down here at the bottom. It's this little period. And you might be wondering, why is that little period so important? And that's actually because that's the first period in this entire excerpt. And I didn't want to overlook this, so looking into it more, I found that it adds a new depth to this paragraph that it wouldn't otherwise have. And I say this because you don't want a lot of run-on sentences, and that's essentially what this is it's one big run-on sentence. And so how I interpret it is it makes it seem as though instead of reading what an author has written down on a page, it's as if someone is sitting next to you, gossiping to you about these characters. And it gives a new insight into Tom Sawyer's world, because this person, maybe they're like another little boy like Tom Sawyer, and they're talking about these people that they see every Sunday, and it gives us a new view into St. Petersburg, into, Tom Sawyer's town, and that's really important. And it's just, I thought that was really special and unique to Mark Twain. So, yeah. Thank you for listening to my tutorial on this excerpt, and I'll see you all later. Bye.